today we are going to make a soup. What we have here is we've got our potatoes. We got those in some water. I would say boiling water, but it's not quite boiling, but it will be. So soon to be boiling water. And we're going to go ahead and crisp up some bacon. All right. So do that. So when your bacon's done, you're going to save a little bit of your bacon grease. You're going to mince a bunch of onions, and you also want to get some garlic. I'm going with this because I'm being a little lazy today. So we're going to put the onions and the garlic and that bacon grease on between low and medium. All right, so you've got your minced onions and a ton of garlic because we love garlic. You've got that in there. You've turned your heat back on, okay? And that's going to kind of sizzle in that beautiful flavor of bacon grease. All right, you've also got your potatoes boiling. We're doing this because boiled potatoes are a lot easier to peel than just peeling raw potatoes. So this is going to be a convenience factor. So we're going to take these out, stab them and see that they're, tender and ready to pull. We're going to take these out, we're going to peel them, and I will let you know what's next. You can see that the skin, it just peels right off. It's like super easy when you do it this way. All right, so you're going to have your beautiful pile of potato situation, and you're going to peel all of these. All right, this is going to give me a hard time because we're recording. Smartness. All right, there we go. So you're going to just take all of this beautiful potato-ness that's all peeled, and you're going to pile it up and save it for the next part. Went ahead and you peeled your potatoes. This is now empty, so we're going to use this over again because we hate dishes. All right, so you put your onion, garlic concoction in this pot. You put a full stick of butter because butter's better, baby. And then you're going to just pinch like a little bit of flour. We don't measure nothing. You know how we roll. So you're going to take some flour. You like that. Take some flour. Do like that. How much flour? I don't know. Just a little bit more. We're not like making dough, but like also there's some, you know what I mean? There you go. Now, this is going to make what we call a roux. Alrighty. So you're going to stir that, get that flour all stirred up in there. And yeah, I use a spatula because like I said, we hate dishes. We use that for this, we use it for this, we use it for everything. All right. So you're going to go ahead and get that stirred up. Just cook it down enough to where you don't have this like weird floury taste situation going on. All right. But you're going to probably like not want to burn your butter and make this all nasty. So go ahead and make sure your heat's turned down. That was important. Let's not cut me off on that part and have you guys F up your soup. Okay. Turn y'all heat down. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to add your chicken broth. All right. You got that. You got that ready to rock. And you're going to add your half and half. Now, we all know that I make a ton of everything because I like leftovers and like that's just beautiful and awesome. So I'm adding a ton. I'm probably going to add 2 of these bad boys. This is, 48 ounces, whatever. I'm going to add 2 of these just because that's the way I roll. And like, I want to have a ton of soup. I don't know about you. Maybe you only want a little soup. Maybe you don't love yourself and you don't want leftovers and you want to cook every day, but that's not me. So we're going to add 2 of these and we're going to add a full ass thing of half and half because we want that creamy ratio of goodness. All right, man, that's hard with one hand. You're welcome. I do all this for you guys. Believe me, yeah, here goes number 2. Got to see it to believe it. We're from the Show Me State. All right, so squeezing that baby in there. Oh, yeah, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze. That sounded delicious. Okay, toss that. All right, we got your half and half. I don't know why I'm shaking it, but sometimes I feel like it needs to be shaked, so shake, shake, shake. All right, you got that open, so you're not going to add that in there, okay? Oh, yeah, that's looking good. See how that's filling up nicely? I mean, we probably are going to, like, overfill this once we add those taters. Whatever. All right, now we're going to bring that to a boil. Turn that heat right back on up. Hi! All right, so while you're waiting for this to boil, by the way, this is like a peeler thing, but I also feel like it looks smashy. So you can use a fork or whatever kind of smashy thing you have. You're going to want to make sure you smash these taters, okay? Now, honestly, if there's chunks, like, I don't know, I've had soup that's creamy, but I've also had soup that had, like, little beautiful potato chunks of love. So I don't really think it matters, all right? So that's going to be up to you. If you want some super smoothie potato soup, then you just smash this till smashy smash goodness. But I'm not going to take it that seriously. So I'm going to smash it, and whatever texture happens is what we're going to roll with here. Yes, I am doing this in a strainer. Why? That's right, because we hate dishes. That's right. Also, we're already using it, so we're just going to use it. I mean, there's no water, like, whatever. What do we got, a tiny little bit busting out? you know, whatever. That's okay. I bust out my jeans too, girl. It's all right. All right, to be honest, this is like actually working kind of well. I'm pretty satisfied with this situation because it's like, I don't know, it's sharp and it's smashy and I don't know. I feel like it's doing good. Like, look at that. Smash! All right, so we're waiting for this to boil. Everything in their mama just takes like forever. Like when you're waiting for something to boil, like, I don't know. I guess it just takes 5 hours. But what I'm realizing is we also haven't like seasoned very much. So we're going to go ahead and pull out some pepper. We're going to add some pepper to this. All right. I'm not grinding today because ain't nobody trying to do all that. All right. We're going to add some pepper. I'm like out of breath from smashing. God, I need to exercise. Anyway, that's another story. And then I'm also thinking I'm going to like put me a little bit of salt in there, but not too much. I'm considering onion powder, but we did cook with a bunch of onions. But flavor is delicious, so I'll leave that up to you. I'm probably going to add it. Just wanted you guys to see, like, I'm going to add a significant amount of pepper, okay? Like, let's act like this is spice or something. Like, it's just a seasoning. Like, it's not going to make it spicy. So we're going to put that pepper in there. And then I do think I'm going to go ahead and add some salt, and I'm going to lean into that onion powder situation. I feel like when I season, you might be like, oh my, that's just so much. But we have to keep in mind, I make a lot. Like, this is a very big pot. So if you're basic and you're making a tiny little amount because you like hate yourself and you want to have to make a lot of food like every single day or something, then you're probably only going to put a little bit. Like, that's on you. But I'm making a lot. So I don't want this to be bland and depressing. So I'm going to add a lot. And so that's my seasoning explanation that you get today. While you're waiting for this to boil, because like we said, it takes 5 hours. Like, I don't know, you're really testing me today. All right. So we're going to wait for that to boil so we can add our taters and move on with our life. But in the meantime, we want to go ahead and get this chopped up for our little topping situation, okay? So you can chop it like a basic, like whatever, like, you know, not fun person. Or you can meat mallet that bitch. All right, I just feel like this is going to be fun. I hope it don't go flying everywhere because, you know, bacon's gold. All right, now, just meat mallet it. Just meat mallet. Just meat mallet. It's meat. I got a mallet. I got a meat mallet. Meat mallet. Meat mallet. Yeah. Right, so you've finished meat malleting in your bacon. Okay, so then you're going to put that in there. Obviously, you did that. Turn it down a little. Honestly, anytime I make something with milk, like, it's going to froth and boil over. And first time in my life, I prevented that. Okay, so you got your potatoes in there. You're going to add an entire tub of sour cream. Why would you only put a few spoonfuls? You don't like flavor? You don't have self-love. All right, entire tub. Do that. Do that right now. Okay, now this is the exciting part, okay? You're going to have two of these big ass bags. The measurement's called big ass. You're going to have 2 big ass bags. Now it looks like it's all going to overflow. So just like whatever, try to get it all in there. You might have to melt it in slowly, but you're going to melt in all that delicious mild cheddar cheese. You can use sharp cheddar. You can like be extra and do some Gouda. Gouda's pretty good. Gouda's pretty Gouda. But whatever, we're going to use some sharp cheddar. What am I saying? We're going to use some mild cheddar today. All right, add that in there. So you put as much as humanly possible in there. And maybe you got a little bit left, but that's okay because, like, we do need some topping cheese, okay? We're going to have that topping cheese and that bacon and them chives and stuff, and that's going to be our little garnish. Now, turn this up a tiny bit. We want to, like, get that a blending and a cooking, but we don't want it to overflow because we're extra and we got this baby to the brim. Now, as you see, let's bring this up here. Oh, yeah, you see that. You see that. Onion, potato, sour cream, cheesy goodness. This is one of those soups that's going to thicken, okay? It's going to thicken, it's going to become less liquidy and brothy, and it's going to become more creamy and potatoey. So you're going to stir that. You need them ingredients to kind of just mesh. Let them get to know each other, okay? Let that sour cream get to know that chicken broth. All right? This is like a little romantic session up in here. Let them get to know each other. All right, so do that for a while. All right, so you're going to notice, like, this is kind of a labor of love. All right, so you'll be able to tell it's slowly becoming what it's supposed to be. We really want that cheese and that sour cream and all of that kind of stuff that we added after the boil of love. We want that to blend good. So you're just going to keep doing like this. Do a little figure 8. You're like a little ice skater. All right, so continue stirring for a while. You're going to want it get almost boiling. In this case, it'll boil over, so we ain't going to do all that. But we want to get it super, super hot, okay? We want that to all blend really good. It's not supposed to be all like where we can tell what we put in there. So keep stirring, keep heating. I'll be back to you. And bon appetit!